With the closure of Heinz's plant in Leamington, 740 people will soon be without a job. However, the economic impact of this closure extends far beyond that. There are 43 tomato farmers who grow directly for Heinz, and they don't know what lies ahead.
There was some thinking that if the factory would close to growers, not only growers, but even to the workers, that there would be a year or two warning. This had happened with other Heinz plants where there was a year's warning and so forth, and so I think that it was just so sudden, there was no warning at all, has left a lot of people in a tailspin.
We were shocked that the company flipped the switch and closed the entire facility. Over the years, we began to question whether they would continue to buy tomatoes from us, as we were the last facility in the world where they bought raw tomatoes. Their company operational motive has been in the other parts of the world to buy paste and then make their famous ketchup.
Most of these farmers have been growing tomatoes for several generations. This $50 million industry was their livelihood.
Growers had invested heavily in prime land, irrigation, machinery, which all has just come to a standstill.
This is our tomato harvester that we use for harvesting tomatoes. It is a once-over destructive harvest that we do. We do around 200 ton a day with it. It is used exclusively for tomatoes only, and at this point, we do not know what we will do with it.
Most of the farmers who grew tomatoes for Heinz say they've already laid the groundwork for next season's crop. Their biggest challenge right now is trying to find alternate crops and sources of income to replace acres and acres of luscious tomato fields.
Tomatoes were a major part of our operation, and so we're in scramble mode right now, putting a business plan together that keeps Lycoland Farms viable for the coming year.
You have 43 growers that have lost their contract. The ability to sell this equipment is almost nil, so it becomes completely useless.
For several decades now, Leamington has been home to a tomato festival every summer. This year, it could be a solemn occasion.
I've been the last few years, I've been the only thing Heinz in the Tomato Fest parade. I don't know if I'll be in it again this year or not. I hope I will be. I'm still proud of Heinz. As far as I know, I think they said they're going to, the organizers are going to do the Tomato Fest this year and make it bigger and better.
Certainly Heinz has been a large identity that I don't know for this coming year what the status of the festival is. Let's remember there are still tomatoes grown in this region, and we can still celebrate that we have an industry here.
It might be in a year or two where a lot of growers say, well, it's a lot different lifestyle, not so much pressure, and I mean, there is one part of me that's looking forward to that. Looking at a lifestyle that's a little easier, not so much pressure for the weather, and being there every day. And you know, I might look back in a year or two and think, well, we don't have the ability for the income off tomatoes like we used to, but then again, maybe with the lifestyle that change that it'll bring, maybe we'll think this is not so bad.
For Fanshawe Learns, I'm Victor Kaiser.